my makeup to make me feel better, hopefully. Guys, welcome back to my channel. How have you been? Obviously if you saw like the little intro-y bit, then you'll know that I have definitely been feeling better than I have this week. So I'm just gonna do my makeup. Oh, drop that just down my face. I'm so close to my eye as well. Anyway, this week was a stressful week for me. It was obviously the run up to trying my dress on and everything, and I'll tell you about that later, but I am doing a practice manager's foundation degree type situation. Well, it's equivalent to anyway, and I had my first big test this week. So I've done all of my coursework and all of that kind of good stuff, but this week was my first actual test to see do you actually know what you're doing, and it's basically where you sit with a assessor who you've never met before. This have to be an independent person from the people that taught you, because otherwise they could cheat and say that you know what you're doing. And I had that this week on Wednesday, and it's kind of difficult because I'm really good at tests where you just sit down and you've got time to read through the questions, answer the questions. If you don't know one, go back or whatever. But this is literally you sit down and they introduce you and they say that they've checked all your ID and everything. Don't forget your SPF, guys, for safety now the sun's out. And basically you have 60 minutes to answer these questions, and if you don't answer all the questions in 60 minutes, that's it, you're done. And they can ask you literally questions on anything, and it's not just about the practice management stuff and things like legislation and policies and stuff. They ask you about HR, but they also, because obviously it's to do with dental practice management specifically, they also ask you a whole bunch of stuff about oh, well, can you tell me about dental disease, and can you tell me how you'd treat this, and what does this word mean? And it was difficult, okay? But anyway, I did that on Wednesday, and I got myself really worked up about it because I think the thing is, I know how to do my job. I've been doing my job for years, 8 years at this point, and I know how to do my job. I guess it's just when it comes to someone asking you hey, what do you do for your job? Tell me about all the different parts of your job. Sometimes it's hard to kind of think of everything. And because I knew it was going to be one of those ones where she could literally just ask me anything, I was terrified. I think I asked Ravi what geographic tongue was about 4 different times. So, because I knew a girl had been asked that previously. So anyway, that was Wednesday, and I was really worried about it. I didn't know how it was going to go, but it turns out that I passed away that particular assessment. So I've got another one in a couple of weeks' time, and it's a presentation that I have to give on nothing in particular, nothing important. But yeah, so I had that this week, and I was really worried about it, really got myself all stressed up. Was, crap because I was stressed. And then Thursday we went out to our hygienist, Anika. She had a party at her house. She wanted us all to go over, and we all had to take something with us food-wise. So I can't find my brush. Why does this always happen? Anyway, we had to take something food-wise with us. We all just took a little bit of something with us to try, share. Thai fish cakes, biryani, pizza. Then there was raspberries and chocolate toothpaste tart, and Jen made this really big Jaffa cake situation. So we had that on Thursday. And then Friday morning, I felt so rough. I felt really, really bloated. More bloated than I've ever felt in my entire life, I think. to the point where I actually didn't really move a lot on Friday because I felt so bleh. Obviously not really what you want the day before you're meant to be going to try on your wedding dress. Anyway, that looks alright. Anyway, went yesterday trying the wedding dress, and I am pretty sure that nobody is going to be surprised when I say, guess what, my dress didn't fit me. Bless her, the woman in the shop, so I'd already messaged them to try and find out like what size my dress had been ordered in. Obviously you remember me saying that to you guys, and I'd already asked ahead of time. I'm trying to use something different for my eyes today. We're going to use this like Duo Brow Definer and see how this looks. I had already asked ahead like about the dress, so I kind of knew it wasn't gonna fit before I went, and to be fair I was kind of glad about that, because I think if I'd have gone with the thought that it was gonna fit me, I think that would have been worse. So anyway, I'd already known there was a high chance this dress wasn't gonna fit me because I knew what size the dress was. Anyway, the lady was like, oh, don't worry, we've had loads of brides in the same sort of position. Oh, I'd be shit at ASMR, wouldn't I? We've had loads of brides in the same position. I'm sure it's going to be fine. Don't worry. I'm sure you're going to look lovely. Blah, blah, blah. She's really trying, bless her. She is a lovely lady. Anyway, tried on the dress and couldn't do it up. And she's like, oh, it's only a little bit that you can't do it up. Like, don't worry. Like, it's not the end of the world. Da, 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 da. It's not a little bit that you can't do the dress up, really. Alan, are you okay with that eyebrow, man? I don't know what happened there. It's actually, in terms of the dress, in terms of like size and stuff, it's actually quite a substantial amount that it doesn't fit. Anyway, so the woman's really trying to like be like, oh, don't worry, it's fine, you know, I'm sure we could get it zipped up a little bit more than it is. And I'm like, no, it's fine, just leave it. Like, I knew it wasn't going to fit anyway. So yeah, so I'd gone with the idea that I knew it probably wasn't going to fit me. I am rambling, but it's because I just feel crap. Do you know what I mean? Like, I had the idea that it wasn't going to fit me. I've got this massive makeup palette today, so I'm trying to, like, you know. I kind of had the idea it wasn't going to fit me, but I think, and don't get me wrong, I think I was prepared for it not to fit me. I think if I had gone thinking anything other than this isn't going to fit, I'd have been so upset yesterday. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was still upset. I'm still upset today, but it would have been so much worse if I hadn't asked ahead and asked, you know, hey, can you just tell me what size this dress is? Because your girl got fat. Anyway, so dress doesn't fit. What do we do about this? Well, we have decided, I can't decide what colour to put on my eyes today. We've decided that I'm going to go and try on my dress. I'm going to go for pink. We're going to go and try on my dress again in August, because that's about 3 months from now. Pink may have been a bad decision. It's about 3 months from now. It gives me about 3 months to try and, you know, not be fat. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm saying a lot today and I'm very aware of it. I'm sorry guys, this is a terrible quality video. So I've got 3 months to try and get my together and just fit in my dress. And if I'm going to need it altered anyway. There's some parts of the dress that are going to need to be altered regardless of my size. It's design stuff that's just not quite how I would want it. But yeah, so that's disappointing. I'm too fat for the dress. Knew I was going to be. No point getting upset about it because you knew it was going to happen. So what's the plan now, Alan, then? Well, the plan now is to really knuckle down. I think, you know, we were saying yesterday, like, I think it's been a case of I've been able to say, oh, well, you know, I've got time. But actually, I don't have time because it is literally 6 months to the wedding. Now that we're nearly in June, basically, and 6 months is not a long time. I think it is. I think that I'm like, oh no, I've got ages, and I think I'm gonna be terrified when I realise actually I don't have ages. So yeah, we've got to get our shit together. We've got to start really being on it. I think the problem is there's been so much going on and there's been so many things I've been doing and just events and stuff, and I've got no excuse. I've just been crap. So anyway, I wasn't going to weigh myself this morning. The reason I wasn't going to weigh myself this morning is because I already feel crap about myself as it is. I'm using brown eyeliner today, lads. I already feel crap about myself as it is. And I thought, do I really want to weigh myself on top of that? But I thought, do you know what? You might as well, like, how bad can it be? Stop talking while you're doing your eyeliner, Alan. Oh no. Why does my eyeliner always go messy? I need Claire. You need Jesus. Anyway, that'll just have to do, I think. There's nothing like coming at your eye with a pen. That's just gonna have to do, because otherwise I'm just gonna keep messing around with it. Yeah, I didn't want to weigh myself. I think the thing is, I felt crap anyway, and I know I'll have put on weight because I know I was bloated after the dinner party and everything else. So anyway, I did weigh myself because, you know, I'm a glutton for punishment, and I thought, well, you know, why not weigh yourself and see how fat you've got? So I did weigh myself, and obviously we have put on weight. I'll put the thing on the screen just here. I don't really have a lot else to say. I'm pretty upset. I'm pretty like downbeat about it. I think that the problem that I've got is like it's all entirely my own fault though. Like, no one else made me eat that food. I've eaten all that food. I'm the one who doesn't drink any water. I'm the one who hasn't been, you know, making the best effort in the gym and all that kind of stuff. Like, there's no one else to blame. It is entirely my own fault. I'm just sad because, like, yesterday was the first day where, so I've obviously tried on this dress several times. Not this dress, like not my dress, but the dress several times. It's never fit me in the past, like, you know, like the one that was in the shop that I've tried on never fit me in the past. But it never fit me, but I felt like I looked nice in it. Yesterday was the first time like I've tried on that dress and I was like, I don't look nice in this dress. And I think it's because I was upset that it didn't fit, like, because it's meant to, do you know what I mean? Because it's supposed to be my dress, it's meant to fit. So yeah, so I'm a bit sad, and I think that comes across in this video because everything's very and like, who's gonna be happy about the fact that their wedding dress now doesn't fit them? Like, no one. Yeah. I'm trying out this lipstick again. Yeah, so my wedding dress doesn't fit. I've got to get my shit together. I'm feeling pretty down. I've got 3 months until I try it on again, and I'm just gonna have to work like the hardest I've ever worked. I think the thing is, I've got to stop going out with my friends, doing stuff and having food. Like, it's fine, we're going out for a walk or something like that, but I can't keep going out for food with them, and I can't keep just giving in to the food cravings and stuff that I want, because, like, if in 3 months' time this dress still doesn't fit me, like, I don't really know what we will do, because it will be too late at that point. So I really don't have a choice. Like, I've got 6 months till the wedding. I've really got to get my shit together. I've got to stop making excuses. I've got to stop being, you know, blasé about it and really, like, get it done. I know I can, and I have lost weight and stuff before. I obviously lost weight in order to buy the dress in the first place, but it's just motivation, isn't it? You've got to do it. And right now I know that like the dress not fitting me should be my motivation for moving forward. Right now, like where I'm sitting now and just thinking about it now, it doesn't feel like motivation for moving forward. I know that sounds really stupid because it like should be the biggest motivator for moving forward, but like it just feels like right now I just feel sad and I just feel really down, and that's not the motivation to lose weight. Like that for me is the motivation to eat more, which I know is completely the opposite of what I should be doing. So yeah, I think I've just got to get over the little sad blip of, you know, not fitting in my dress, and then have to kick myself in the arse and say, look, okay, you've been sad, move on, lose weight, get it done, just be healthier, and hopefully by the time we go to refit the dress, don't know what's happening to my voice, by the time we go to refit the dress in August, just hopefully, God knows, it will fit me. So yeah, so I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm sorry that today's video was a bit of a sad one and there's been a lot of ums, but there's no nice way to be like, oh yeah, well, I'm too fat for the dress and I've put on weight again. And you know, it is difficult, it is upsetting, because that's not what I want. I want to be losing weight, I wanted to fit in the dress, I wanted to be pleasantly surprised, as the woman said, that the dress actually fit, but obviously it didn't. And yeah, I just have to get on with that now. So yeah, if I seem a bit down, I'm sorry. If you know, if you ask me to go out for food and I say no, or like, you know, seem a bit off about it, it's because I know that that's a big contributor to what I'm doing at the moment, going out for food, having like snacks and stuff, you know, going to the co-op and crap like that. So what I have decided is that I've always made this excuse that I was going to take my purse to work because I needed it, just in case I needed to get petrol, or just in case I needed my ID or something like that. What I'm actually just going to do is take my ID on a lanyard to work. So I've got my driving license and my ID, and then I won't actually need to take my purse, because I'm never going to leave knowing I need petrol and not take money. Like, that's stupid. But I don't need to take money every day to work with me, because I don't need to be going to the co-op all the time. And I need to be careful when I'm on holiday this month, because I know that when I'm on holiday I can quite easily be like, oh, I'm on holiday, I have what I want. But I don't have time for that now. I don't have the time to just be doing whatever I wanted, you know. Time is now. I've got to really knuckle down and get in this dress, because we don't have a choice. So yeah, I'm sorry that it's a bit down. I'm sorry that it's not the video that we'd hoped. It's not a yeah, fit in the dress video, but hopefully next time I try that dress on, I want to fit in that dress, and I want them to be able to do it up all the way and, you know, not have these problems. So I hope you guys are all keeping well. I hope that, you know, we're going to get some sunny weather apparently, according to the weather forecast. So that means out and about and doing bits and pieces. So yeah, it's a bit lame, but I will see you next week, and hopefully next week it'll be more upbeat, more positive, and we'll go from there. Bye guys.